Now students, here it is the question number 7. Hassan buys two kinds of cloth material for his school uniform: shirt material that cost him rupees 50 per meter and trouser material that it cost him rupees 90 per meter. For every 3 meter of the shirt material, he buys 2 meters of the trouser material. He sells the material at 12% and 10% profit respectively. His total sale is rupees 36,600. How much trouser material did he buy? So here a question is based on the two kinds of material, that is the shirt material and trouser material, and cost of both per meter it is given, that is shirt cost per meter is 50 rupees and trouser cost per meter is 90 rupees. In the question it is given that for the uniform, if a person is going to buy 2 meter of the trouser, you can say that for 3 meters of the shirt, it means if he is going to buy 3 meter of the shirt, then he is going to buy the 2 meter of the trouser material. It means the ratio between shirt and trouser material is 3:2. So here you need to here total selling price is given, profit percent is given, and you need to find that how much trouser material that person bought. So here if that person is going to buy 3x meter of the shirt material, then he will buy the 2x meter of the trouser material. Here it is given that for every 3 meter of the shirt he need 2 meters of the trouser, but it is not given that how much shirt or trouser material he bought. So here I will take the variable x. So here you will write let shirt material bought equal to 3x meter, then trouser material equal to bought equal to 2x meter. For 3 meter shirt he need 2 meter trouser, it means for 3x meter shirt he need 2x meter trouser. Now per meter cost is given for the shirt and trouser, so cost price, it means ki CP, cost price of shirt material. Shirt material for 1 meter 50 rupees is there, and he bought the 3x meter, it means ki 3x into 50, that is equal to rupees 150x. And cost price of trouser material, that is equal to 2x, and per meter cost is 90 rupees for the trouser, so 2x into 90, that is equal to rupees 180x. That is the cost price for both. Now on the shirt material he is going to get 12% profit, and on the trouser material he is going to get 10% profit. So here CP that you have written here, and you need to write the selling price. So here I am going to write the formula for the selling price. So selling price equal to 100 plus profit percent into CP upon 100. That is the formula to get the selling price if CP and profit percent is given. So now selling price of shirt material, that is equal to 100 plus profit percent, and what is the profit percent for the shirt? That is 12. So 100 plus 12 into CP of the shirt material. Here CP of shirt material equal to 150x. So into 150x upon 100. So you had applied the formula to get the selling price. So here it is equal to 100 plus 12, 112 into 150x, that is 150x upon 100. Here 0 and 0 will be cancelled, and 5 3 ja 15, 5 2 ja 10, and 2 5 ja 10, 2 6 ja 12. 56 into 3, that is equal to 3 6 ja 18, 3 5 ja 15, 1 16x. So it is the selling price of the shirt material. In the same way you will find the selling price of the trouser material. So here selling price of trouser material equal to 100 plus profit percent, and on the trouser material what is the profit percent? That is 10%. So 100 plus 10 into CP, And what is the CP for the trouser material? That is rupees 180x. So into 180x upon 100. Yeah, it is equal to 100 plus 10. 110 into 180x upon 100. So that 0 and 0 and this 0 is cancelled. So it is equal to 11 into 18x. Yeah, it can be written as 198x. That is rupees 198x. So you got the selling price for both shirt and trouser material. Now total selling price equal to, here you will find total selling price, that is equal to 168x plus 198x. So that will be 168x plus 198x. If you are going to add 8, 8, 16, 9, 6, 15, 1, 16, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 366x. So that is the total selling price of both kind of material. According to the question, his total sales is rupees 36,600, and in your question that is 366x. That is, according to the question, both will be same. So according to question, here that is the total selling price in your condition, and in the question it is given that it is equal to 36,600. It means according to question 366x, it is equal to 36600. Yeah, x equal to 36600 upon 366. Yeah, x equal to 100. So here you got the value of x. In the question it is asked that how much trouser material did he buy, and trouser material he bought 2x meter. So trouser material he bought equal to trouser material he bought, that is equal to 2x meter. Yeah, it can be written as 2 into x value is 100 meter. Yeah, it is equal to 200 meter. So he bought 200 meter of the trouser material. So it is the complete solution of the question number 7. Now students, here it is the question number 8. Half of the head of a deer are grazing in the field and 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. The rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. Find the number of deer in the herd. So here you need to find the total number of deer in the herd. So here you will take the variable for the total number of deer. So let total number of deer in the herd, it is equal to x. Now it is given that half of the herd of the deer are grazing. It means number of deer grazing. Half of the total deer, it means x, then half of x equal to half of x, it is equal to x by 2. Deer are going to be grazing. Now if half are grazing, then what will be the rest of the deer? So remaining number of deer equal to remaining number of deer equal to, if half are grazing, then half will be the remaining. It means x by 2. Half are grazing and half are remaining. Now here it is given that half of the herd of the deer are grazing in the field and 3/4 of the remaining, it means are playing nearby. So number of deer playing equal to number of deer playing. It is given that 3/4 of the remaining. So 3/4 of remaining, and what is the remaining number of deer? That is x by 2. So 3/4 of x by 2, that is equal to 3/4 into x by 2. Yeah, it is equal to 3x by 8. It means 3x by 8 are playing. Then remaining number of deer equal to remaining number of deer, that is equal to x by 2 are grazing then remaining x by 2 are here, and out of x by 2 3x by 8 are grazing. So out of x by 2 3x by 8 are grazing, then what is the remaining number of deer? That will be x by 2 minus 3x by 8. LCM will be 8 here, so that is 8, then 2 4 ja 8, it will be 4x minus 3x, that is equal to x by 8. So now x by 8 are remaining. Now here it is given that the rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. After this, some are grazing, here x by 2 are grazing, some are playing, it means 3x by 8 are playing. Then what is the remaining number of deer? One neither playing nor grazing, that are x by 8, and it is given that x remaining, rest of the 9 are here drinking water, so that is the rest. It means x by 8 are the rest of the deer, and that should be equal to 9 according to the question. So according to question, x by 8 equal to 9, remaining are drinking water, and in your condition, if you are going to take the variable and if you are going to find remaining are x by 8, it means x by 8 should be equal to 9. Then x equal to 8 into 9, that is equal to 72. So x value is 72, and here it is the total number of deer in the herd. So here you will write number of deer in the herd equal to 72. So that is the total number of herd in the total number of deer in the herd. Now students, here I written the question number 9th and 10th, that only I will give the explanation of these two questions that you need to solve by yourself with the proper steps. Here question number 9th, it is given that a grandfather is 10 times older than his granddaughter, age also 54 years older than her, find their present age. So here it is the simple question, you are given the relation between the granddaughter and grandfather, so you will take the variable at the age of granddaughter is x, then age of grandfather equal to 10 times, it will be 10x. Now grandfather is 54 year older than granddaughter, it means ki grandfather age minus granddaughter age equal to 54, then you will solve it and you will get the value of x. After that you will find the present age of both. Now question number 10th, it is given that Aman's age is 3 times his son's age. 10 years ago he was 5 times his son's age, find their present age. So here this question is based on the age of two persons, Aman and his son. So here you will take, let the present age of son equal to x here, then present age of Aman equal to that will be 3 times his son's age, then that will be 3x. So age of Aman's son equal to x, then Aman's age equal to 3x. Now the relation is given 10 years ago. So if present age of Aman is x, then what will be the age before 10 years? 10 years ago, that will be x minus 10. So that is the age of Aman 3 years ago. Now what is the age of the Aman 3 years ago? So that will be 3x minus 10, that is the Aman age 3 years ago. Now it is given that 10 years ago Aman was 5 times his son's age. So Aman, that is the 10 years ago Aman's age, that is equal to 5 times the age of his son 10 years ago. So that will be 5 into x minus 10. So after solving this equation you will get the value of x and you will get the present age of both the person. So write it in the proper step and solve that and find the value of x. So thank you students, your exercise 2.4 is completed here. In the next video I will discuss on the exercise 2.5. So thank you.